Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Michael Brantley is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, 1 out. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting third,
Jason Kipnis steps into the box with a man at third and a very early opportunity to drive in a run for his ball club.
Well, it's always huge when you can score in the top half of that first inning. Quiet that crowd down a little bit and get that confidence going.
High and deep to left center field. Dickerson going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Into the box, Mike Napoli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Cobb comes set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Carlos Santana takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Matt Duffy comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Matt
And here's a ball
Duffy.
hit in the air. Kipnis ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning. Kevin Kiermaier settles into the box for his first chance.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Line drive to center field. Crisp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Evan Longoria gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that's through for a hit. Logan Morrison set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Has to be thinking strikeout here. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Grounded to short. Duffy gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson on the move. 2 gone. Coco Crisp into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Hey now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Cobb looks in. Here's the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Roberto Perez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. In there for strike 1. 2 out with a man at first. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Souza. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Logan Forsythe strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Zach McAllister will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 34, Zach McAllister.
A 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Drilled to the right side. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Brad Miller steps into the box. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crisp giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Steven Souza gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stephen Vogt, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let deep...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Michael Brantley will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Pulled toward right center field. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Jason Kipnis strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. You got to love a guy like that.
Now a throw over to first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Well, with all the bases Kipnis is capable of stealing, it's no surprise why his uniform is so dirty all the time. He stole more than 30 in 2012 and 13, 22 bags in 2014.
Yeah, and not quite as many steals in 2015, but his overall production was still pretty great, especially for a second baseman.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Forsythe backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Carlos Santana stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here's a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Matt Duffy will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
And that's in there, base hit. Kevin Kiermaier stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crisp over to his right. 2 down. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Lonnie Chisenhall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Three and 0 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Coco Crisp. He reached on a single in his first try. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Michael Brantley gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Logan Morrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Logan Forsythe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In tied at 93, ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
High and deep to straightaway right. Chisenhall ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now. 1 out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Back goes Crisp, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So striding in, Steven Souza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Crisp has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stephen Vogt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's a chopper to first. Napoli's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Cobb gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Mike Napoli will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Carlos Santana will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Lonnie Chisenhall checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there. Jose Ramirez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Steve Geltz is going to take over here in inning. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. This is in the air to left field. Dickerson shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Crisp has a read on it. 1 down. Matt Duffy will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Duffy.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Kevin Kiermaier will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley moves over, and the inning is over. Coco Crisp makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Longoria in foul ground, and oh, he can't rein it in. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, one down. Roberto Perez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now batting, left fielder
Michael Brantley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Evan Longoria will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 away. Logan Morrison will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Logan Forsythe comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier. So let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Brad Miller steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Chris racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-2 contest. Steven Souza will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Diego Ramirez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Trying to hold the lead. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. We got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Second baseman, number 22.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Mike Napoli will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos
to short. Reined in. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the...
Stephen Vogt steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Played on the backhand. Onto the pitcher covering, and he dropped the baseball. So a big moment here, and standing in, Corey Dickerson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Lifted in the air out to left field. Brantley is there. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Crisp on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Evan Longoria gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit down the third base line. Backhanded. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Lonnie Chisenhall, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. This is pulled into right. Souza is there, 1 away. Jose Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And set to stand in, the center fielder, Coco Chris. Kevin Jepson will get the call here. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in, right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Vogt waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Roberto Perez stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Michael Brantley takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2. Francisco Lindor stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Swing and a looper to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Logan Morrison will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Tony Watson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Gomez will try and get his club back into it. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tap fouled at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Logan Forsythe gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Brad Miller will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Mikey Matza will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Steven Souza ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jason Kipnis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And that misses ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
That one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis as they open it up to 6-2 now. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Erasmo Ramirez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chisenhall is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Stephen Vogt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Corey Dickerson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Crisp. He makes the running play. 2 down. Matt Duffy makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all. So if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zach McAllister. His record is now 1-0. The save to Tony Watson.